It is morning. The alarm rings again and again. You open your eyes and jump up fast. You are late, maybe for work, maybe for school. You want to run straight to the bathroom. Right then, a small sound. Crack. It comes from your knee, or your back, or your arm. You stop, just for a second. Your body feels strange, heavy. It feels locked, almost, like it has been still for far too long. It does not want to move yet, not the way you want it to. Your knees feel a little stiff. Your back feels tight, like it has not stretched in days. You take a few slow steps. You shake your arms a little. You roll your shoulders. Once, twice. Slowly, your body starts to feel normal again, looser, easier to move. By the time you reach the bathroom, you have almost forgotten it happened. It is such a small moment, barely worth mentioning to anyone. You think about it for 1 second. This happens almost every morning, but you have never really stopped to notice it before. Tomorrow, the alarm will ring again. The same thing will probably happen again. If this sounds like your morning, you are not alone. A lot of people hear this same small sound almost every single day. Today, we talk about why this happens, and we talk about one very small thing you can try tomorrow morning. Here is the habit for today. Right when your eyes open, before you sit up, before your feet touch the floor, stretch your body slowly for 5 minutes. You do not need to get up. You do not need any special moves. Just reach your arms up, reach your legs out, turn your neck gently, side to side, all while you are still lying in bed. This is not morning exercise. It is not about getting fit or working out. It is about giving your body a chance to wake up. That happens before you ask it to stand and move fast. You stay right where you are, under the blanket, with your eyes barely open. No one watching would even know you are doing anything at all. You might think 5 minutes feels like a lot when you are already running late. That is a fair thing to think, but this one small habit can change how your body feels the moment you stand up, not in a big way, in a small, real way. And small changes, repeated every morning, can quietly add up over time. This is not really about stopping one small sound. It is about how your whole body starts its day, every single day. So here is our question for today. Why do your joints crack and your body feel locked the moment you stand up? And what can 5 quiet minutes before you even leave the bed actually do about that? By the end of this video, you will understand this. And you will know exactly what to try tomorrow morning. Before we get to that, let's talk about why this is easy to skip. Not to judge anyone, just to understand it. A lot of people think this stiff feeling is just normal, nothing to think about. Everyone hears their joints make a small sound sometimes. Maybe your parents have the same sound. Maybe your friends do too. So they think it is just part of waking up, nothing you can change. It is easy to stop noticing something that happens every single day. After a while, it just becomes background noise, like traffic outside a window. There is another reason too, and it is about speed. The alarm rings, and you jump up fast, almost without thinking. You have to get ready, get out the door, get to work or to school. 5 minutes can feel like a lot when every other minute already feels short. There is no space in that rush for lying still for 5 more minutes. The shower is waiting. The bus or the train will not wait for you. On top of that, a lot of people think stretching is only for athletes or for people at the gym. They think, I do not work out. Why would I need to stretch? Stretching can feel like something for other people, not for someone who just wants to get out of bed. It can sound like one more thing on a long list. A list of things fit people do, and you do not. But stretching for 5 minutes in bed has nothing to do with being an athlete. It is something anybody can do, fit or not, young or not. And then there is one more reason, maybe the simplest one of all. A lot of people have heard that stretching is good for you, but no one ever really explained why your body feels stiff in the first place. Without a clear reason, it is hard to give 5 minutes to something so small, something that feels a little strange, too. None of this means something is wrong with you. These are simply normal thoughts. A lot of people have these exact same thoughts, almost every morning. Today, you are going to learn the real reason, and it is smaller and easier than you might think. Maybe one of these reasons sounds exactly like you. Maybe more than one does. Either way, that is completely normal. To understand the real reason, let's look at one simple thing about your night. All night long, your body barely moves. You do not walk. You do not turn very much. You do not reach your arms out or stretch your legs. Your knees stay bent the same way for hours. Your shoulders stay in one position too. Hour after hour, your muscles and your joints stay almost still. By the morning, they feel tight, just from staying in one place for so long. Think of your joints like a door that has not opened in a long time. When you finally open that door fast, it can feel a little stuck, a little stiff. Sometimes it makes a small sound right as it moves. A door that opens slowly, a little at a time, rarely makes that sound at all. Think about an old gate, left closed for a long time. The first push is always the hardest. That is close to what happens in your body. In the morning, after many still hours, your joints are a little stiff. When you stand up fast, they have to move quickly, all at once. And sometimes, that small crack sound happens, right as they do. For most people, this is nothing to worry about. It is simply a body that rested for hours, now asked to move again, fast. The same thing can happen to anyone, no matter how young or how fit they are. You might notice something similar after a long flight, or after sitting at a desk for hours. Your legs feel a little stiff, your back feels a little tight. It is the same kind of feeling, just on a smaller scale. Even a short afternoon nap can leave you feeling the same way for a minute or two. A little stiffness for a few seconds is one thing. Real pain is something else, completely. A little tightness fades on its own in a few steps. If you ever feel real pain, that is a different question. Ask someone with medical training about that. When you stretch slowly first, before you stand, you give your body a different kind of warning. Instead of opening that door fast, you open it slowly, a little at a time, before you ask it to move at full speed. Your muscles get a chance to wake up first, instead of being surprised by sudden movement. A lot of people try this for a few mornings. They say they feel less locked when they stand up, not because their joints changed overnight, but because their body had a few quiet minutes to move first, gently, before standing. Let's look at one simple, real example. There was a person, an ordinary person, not so different from you or from me. Every morning, they jumped up fast, the moment the alarm rang. They had done this for years. It felt completely normal, just part of getting up. They never once thought about trying anything different. Almost every single day, their knee or their back made a small sound when they stood. They were used to it. It did not feel like a big deal, just a little strange for a few seconds. One day, they read about this idea. They decided to try it, just to see. That morning, when their eyes opened, they did not jump up right away. They stayed in bed. They reached their arms up high. They reached their legs out as far as they could. They turned their neck, slowly, side to side. They rolled their shoulders, a few slow circles, about 5 minutes altogether. They did not think it would change much, but when they finally stood up, there was no sound at all. Not this time. Their bodies still felt a little heavy, but it did not feel locked the way it usually did. They tried it again the next morning, and the morning after that. Not every morning was completely silent, but slowly, that locked feeling came less and less often. A few weeks later, it did not feel like an extra step anymore. It felt like part of waking up. They could not point to one single morning when everything changed. It was slow and steady. That small example shows what is possible. Now let's talk about how to actually do this. Stretching here does not need to be complicated. You do not need a yoga pose. You do not need any tools at all. You only need a few simple moves. Reach both arms up, over your head. Reach both legs out, as straight as you can. Turn your neck gently, left and right. Roll your shoulders a few times, slowly. All of this while you are still lying down. You do not need to remember an exact order. Move however feels natural to you that morning. It does not matter if you usually sleep on your back, your side, or your stomach. Wherever you wake up, that is exactly where you stretch. Here is the plan, in 2 parts. First, connect this habit to a moment you already have. Right when your eyes open, that is your moment. Before you sit up, before your feet touch the floor, that is when you stretch first. You do not need a new alarm for this. You already have this exact moment every single day. Second, keep your movements slow and gentle. This is not about doing it perfectly or in any special order. There is no rush here. Slow is actually the whole point. Just move in a way that feels comfortable for your own body, right then. You do not need to plan 5 minutes exactly. Roughly 5 minutes is enough. A little more or less is completely fine. There is no clock to watch, and no one checking. You can simply stop when your body feels ready, not when a timer says so. Do this the same way every morning. Slowly, it becomes part of how you wake up, like stretching your arms when you yawn, like rubbing your eyes. You will stop thinking of it as a task on a list. After a while, You will not even need to decide to do it. It will simply happen on its own. Now you understand the idea. So let's make it real. Here is exactly what you can try. Starting tomorrow morning, it takes less time than waiting for your toothbrush to finish. Tomorrow morning, when your eyes open before you sit up, before your feet touch the floor, stretch your body, slowly, for 5 minutes. Reach your arms up. Reach your legs out. Turn your neck gently, side to side. Then go ahead and stand up and start your day. That is the entire habit. No tools, no gym, no extra time out of your day. Just 5 minutes, right where you already are. Let's talk for a moment about why this small thing actually works. It does not change your whole day. It will not remove being late or being busy. The alarm will still ring. The rush will still be there, waiting for you, right after. 5 minutes will not turn a busy morning into a slow one. It gives your body a few quiet minutes before the busy part begins. What this small habit does is give your body a few minutes to move first, gently. Before you ask it to stand and carry your full weight all at once, your joints and muscles get a chance to start moving slowly instead of suddenly. And because of that, standing up can feel a little less locked, a little less stiff, not because the night changed, just because your body had a softer way to start. It is a small kind of help. It does not remove the rush or the alarm. No one else decides this for you. It is simply 5 minutes you choose to give your own body. This is not a big plan with a long list of moves. This is one small thing, in one small moment, every single morning. You do not need to get it perfect. Some mornings, you might stretch for 3 minutes. Other mornings, closer to 7. Both are completely fine. There is no perfect way to do this. There is only your way, done gently, every morning. Some mornings, you might forget completely. That is okay too. You can simply start again tomorrow. You might wonder if 5 minutes can really make a difference. The stiffness has been there for years after all, but you are not trying to fix years in one morning. You are giving your body one gentler start today. Can you try this tomorrow morning? I think you really can. 5 minutes, right where you already are. That is all your morning needs to start just a little differently. So remember this clearly. Tomorrow morning, before you stand up 5 minutes, stretch your body slowly. That is the one thing to do. Let's picture it one more time, the way it could go tomorrow. Your eyes open, the alarm rings, the same as always. But this time, you do not jump up right away. You stay there, just for 5 minutes. You reach your arms up. You reach your legs out. You turn your neck, slowly, side to side. Then you stand up. And this time, there is no sharp sound. No locked feeling pulling at your knee or your back. Your body simply stands, the way it carried you all day yesterday. Steady, loose, ready to move. You walk to the bathroom the same way as always. But this time, nothing stopped you on the way. The morning feels the same in almost every way, just a little smoother, right at the start. 5 quiet minutes before anything else, and your morning starts just a little differently. That heavy, locked feeling from before? Tonight it will be there to remember, not to repeat. Before we finish, let's remember what we talked about today, one more time. Here is the short version, in case you want to remember just the main idea. Your joints crack, and your body feels locked because it has not moved all night, not because something is wrong. A slow stretch before you stand up gives your body a chance to open up gently, instead of all at once. You do not need a gym routine. You only need 5 minutes, right where you already are, in bed. Doing this every morning slowly becomes part of how you wake up, like brushing your teeth. 5 quiet minutes before you stand can mean a calmer, looser start to your whole day. Now, let's review our words for today. Slowly, one at a time. Crack. Your joints crack a small, sharp sound right when you stand up. Joint. It is your joints, the small places where your body bends. Tight. Your muscles feel tight. They have not moved all night. Lock. Your body can feel locked, like a door that has not opened in hours. Stretch. Stretch for 5 minutes, right after you wake up, before you even stand. Open. A slow stretch can open up a tight, locked body before you ask it to move fast. 6 small words, 5 quiet minutes. That is everything you need for tomorrow morning. If this was helpful, listen to it again tomorrow morning, right before you get up, or share it with a friend who wants to learn English too. A friend whose mornings could also use a little less locking and a little more stretching. See you next time.